For some of you, your grandmother, she like passed without warning, and she was not able to say everything that she wanted to say. And this, it hurt you because you feel like you didn't get to say goodbye. Some of you are confused on how she passed because she was really in good health, you know, so a lot of things are like not even adding up for some of you. For others of you, you knew that she wasn't at good health and you didn't get to necessarily say goodbye either. Some of you were even on your way to get to where she was, but she had passed on before you had gotten there. So what I'm going to do is tell you guys what they wanted you to know, and I'm also going to go through some other channelings for people in other situations. So for the first situation where it was unbeknownst to you that this was even going to happen, she does want you to know that she loves you. That's number one. She loves you. Anything that you guys may have disagreed on is completely all forgiven. It was never taken in a way that she held it against you. You know, because for some of you, you were getting to the point where you were really just trying to speak up for yourself, but being that you were just going through so much, some things kind of like came off more strongly than you wanted them to come off. For others of you, you didn't have an issue or an argument or anything like that. Everything was completely fine. She does want you to know that something is not your fault. Exactly what that is, I don't know, but I'm hearing it wasn't your fault. She just didn't have any more time, and she is confused on why it happened the way that it did, because she's not really sure. But there are guides that are on the other side that are trying to bring this story to her. Now, what I am also picking up, and this is not going to be for everyone, so do not force it, but for some of you, your grandmother passed because someone was attacking you magically. And my voice cut out because I feel like someone was also trying to take your throat chakra, or maybe it's because they took her voice. And they were trying to attack you magically, and instead of it hitting her, or instead of it hitting you, she took the hit because she felt as if she had already lived her life and you were barely able to live yours. And somebody I hear is pregnant. So she didn't want her great-grandchild, I don't know why I was going to say great-granddaughter, so somebody's having a girl, or you will have a girl, but someone was definitely attacking you, and you may or may not have known about this attack. Okay, so I do have to say that because I feel that energy very strong. But your grandmother took that hit, so you didn't have to take it. Yeah, and I have to be careful which words I use, but I hear unaliving magic, which you should know what word I want to use, but I really can't. Yeah. Now, why these people do this, I don't know. In my personal opinion, y'all, like, I feel like people who do this are unhinged, and, you know, something is definitely wrong with them, obviously. But as a reader, as a priestess, like, we can't control what comes to us, right? So do we like doing these things? No. But a lot of these people are very unhinged, to say the least. For others of you, your grandmother was sick, and she did try to hold on as long as she could. Now, I don't know if this is going to resonate with you, but please let me know if it does, because I believe some of you who have been going to see her while she was sick, you were experiencing her talking to other people that you didn't see. Some of you were probably like, who is she talking to, or who is this person that they're talking to? Some of you may even have had someone else in the family who passed around the same time she was sick, and you may have not wanted to tell her that they passed, but she already knew. She may have even told you that she already knew. Now, the reason why you were hearing her talk to other people was because when people are about to pass, they can see the spirit realm. Now, I don't know what you guys know about that, but definitely do your research, because sometimes before, like a month before or a couple of months before, they're able to have 1 foot in the spiritual realm and then 1 foot in the physical realm. So if you find them like staring off into a corner, smiling or talking, they're talking to other people who are in the spiritual realm. So it's not uncommon. It's really not uncommon at all. And this is something that I learned from my spiritual mother who raised me. You know, she taught me about that, being that she used to work in hospice. She used to work in hospitals as well. And she also used to work in the morgue. So she was kind of doing her thing. But she was always around people who were transitioning, basically. So for some of you, this transition, speaking of that, it wasn't easy, because there were things that it was like she noticed there were so many things that she wanted to say, but she just didn't have the time to say. And I feel like this is why they're using me as a vessel to push these messages out. My voice keeps cutting in and out, so I feel like somebody doesn't want them to speak, or they don't want you to know what the whole true intention of the situation was. And that part could be for those who were being magically attacked. Yeah, I hear severe. Something was severe, or maybe it was the magic that was severe. Maybe it was the magic that was severe that would have harmed you, you know? And she was like, no, not my grandbaby. I'll take the hit. You get what I'm saying? Like, because you know how we always hear about our grandmothers praying all the time, and they're like the prayer warriors. She was a prayer warrior. So within her own spirituality, regardless of what religion based that is, she received this message either from an angel, through the divine most high. She knew it. She knew something was wrong. And she probably told some people too that this was gonna happen, but you know, some people probably brushed it off like, oh, she's a crazy old lady. You know, they talk about that magic stuff and we don't talk about that. But that's not going to resonate with everyone, but it's definitely going to hit for some of you, because for some of you, this was real tough. Like, You may have even felt it. Like, you may have even felt something was wrong, but you didn't know. But because your family doesn't discuss magic, like, you don't know what to do. You get what I'm saying? So, like, you could have felt it, but you're not really sure how these things even really work. So that's that part for some of you. For others of you, I feel like there was some sort of off balance with the family. Okay? Now, this could be on your mother's side. This could be on your father's side. All right? But for some of you, there was some type of off balance with the family, some past family dramas, and you were not even allowed to see your grandmother. So you didn't hear nothing about this until everything was pretty much almost said and done. Okay? I also hear inheritance, which is odd because if you were kept at bay, that could be why. This particular grandmother could have had some sort of inheritance for you. And maybe the families are like, well, if we keep these people away, then they're not going to find out about the inheritance. But I hear something's going to work in your favor. Okay, because for some of you, the way that your grandmother has her will set up, your name is in there. So it doesn't matter if this family is trying to keep it away from you, you're going to find out anyway. So don't worry about that. The people are going to contact you. For others of you, you may have to go to court because I hear legal battle. I'm not sure how long you're going to be in court, but I do hear legal battle. I hear legal proceedings. For some of you, you may already even be in those proceedings because of this, or you may be thinking about it. So I hear that, but then I also hear it's not your fault. Like, so many people be talking to me when I be trying to talk to y'all, and y'all wonder why I be like, because it's just so many people talking at once, and I don't want to miss what no one is saying. Someone says they're always with you. Do you hear them? Okay, somebody, let me know who you are, because somebody just said, I knocked something over in your room. That was me. Something fell in your room and you turned around and was like, what was that? And that was her. Grandma had them hips. You know what I'm saying? It was them hips. Them hips knocked it over. Yeah, someone says hi. Someone says I love you. Someone says you're under a lot of pressure, but it's gonna be okay. Someone says I'm here. Someone says I'm holding you in my arms. Wow, this is beautiful. Where I'm at is nice. Do you feel my presence? I'm always around. Birds. Somebody's been seeing birds. Who's been seeing birds? I hear I'm coming. Like, when you see the birds, it's me. It's them trying to communicate. Because I hear always watching. That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. Don't give up. I hear don't give up. I hear visit my grave frequently to let me know that you care. Okay, y'all, wow. Because I was going to make some cards for ancestor readings. I've only made them so far for spirit babies. I'm going to have to make them for ancestors too, because I'm hearing so much right now and I don't know. I don't want to make this video too long, but I want to make sure I get out what I'm hearing. Somebody is saying fear. somebody's in fear. Somebody's saying, I don't want to be here, but I did it for you. Wow, they're scared. They're scared of this transit. I feel alone, but I'm not. I hear I miss you. Someone just said, I'm going to be coming back as your baby girl. Because I can't be without you. I need you in my life. Some of you have some really great relationships with your grandmother. Yeah. I hear women. I hear a lot of women, but I also hear men trying to push through. So I'm gonna have to do one for grandfathers, uncles, fathers. Yeah. Because there are men trying to come through. This is supposed to be about your grandmother, your grandmare, but yeah, there are men trying to come through the portal too. Somebody's like, do you hear me? I do hear you. Maybe they're asking if you hear them. That what I just heard, that's a man's voice. He's saying he's trying to come through. Is this your grandfather? Did somebody lose their fiance, their husband, their uncle, their dad? I hear I'm here. I'm right here. I'm right here in front of you. Oh my God, this is gonna be so emotional for so many people. I keep hearing, I'm here. I'm here. I'm right in front of you. Somebody's been trying to talk to you. That's why I think that's why they're saying that. They've been saying that for the longest, and it's like they're not screaming it, but they're like they're trying to get your attention. Like, imagine sitting somewhere in your house and they're like, hey, I'm here. Can you see me? Hey, I'm here. Can you hear me? That's what it is. And then something just made a noise in here. Wow. Guys, let me know in the comments if this resonates, okay? I don't want to make this too long. But I will ask that these same ancestors that have transitioned, that are trying to push through in this message, I will ask that they come back. I ask that you guys come back when I do the other one. And yeah, I still hear I'm here, but it's like, I'm here, like it's like they're trying to talk through the fuzziness. It's almost like when you use one of those spiritual recorder things. Those spirit machines, like a spirit box. It sounds like that is what I hear. So I'm gonna do a part 2 to this, okay? All right. Let me know if any of this resonated with you guys.